Hey Minecrafters, byuboston here again, episode 2 of Finding Netherland. You probably noticed right off the bat that this is a different texture pack. This is actually the default texture pack. That is because I'm actually online right now. I am in Outland, which is a server that I thoroughly enjoy playing on. And they prefer you don't have texture packs. I guess it can slow down the server. But anyway, I thought I'd bring you here and just show you around a little bit, because there's a couple projects that I'm working on that I will probably want to show in future videos, so I figure I might as well introduce you to Outland and give you a quick look around just what I have going on here. And so we'll go ahead and get started. This is just a little shack. I'll show you outside. I am actually leveling the ground. There's a big desert area here. You'll notice I squared off the area and I've been leveling the land to try and get a nice big open area for a couple of big builds that I'm working on. I'm going to build a couple of iconic buildings from around the world. So I'll get working on those with a team of people, and as soon as they're built I'll bring you back and give you a little show, give you a little tour of them. So down here in the basement area is just kind of where we have all of our tools and supplies and things. Right here it says byuboston and Taziman 2002 only. Taziman's actually my brother. And so for our personal items, we like to keep those in here. For the items that the whole crew uses, can be found here. And then again outside we have a few chests out there, as well as in this room here. Taziman, like I said, is my brother. I actually got him interested in Minecraft about a week ago. I told him about it. He didn't know if he was really interested, so I went over with my computer to his place and showed him a little bit, and he didn't really know what to think of it, so I finally just decided to buy it for him and take a risk and give him a shot, let him see what he thought of it. And he loves it so much he actually plays it more than he plays his PlayStation 3, which is kind of funny. So like I said, this is just a small shack that I built while I'm leveling the ground and as I start to prepare to build. And here, this used to be where I kept a few chickens, but decided I needed a little something bigger since I wanted to kind of grow the area. So I have a bigger chicken pen here, and you'll notice there are only chickens. Unlike my single player game, I don't have any other animals in there because I haven't really taken the time to go looking for them. I also have just a little wheat farm, and it looks like one of my chickens got out and has been hanging out in the wheat farm. Okay, well, hopefully he gets plenty to eat in there. Anyway, so you see, anywhere that there is a little cordoned off square block area, we cut all of the sand down to this level. Don't really know why I started that. I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it ended up being, which kind of is a bummer, but I guess that happens. You live and you learn, right? So this is a mine that I built for this little area just to kind of start getting some materials that we need. We use mostly stone tools because they break easy, but they're easy to replicate. If you try and make iron ones or diamond ones, they're harder to keep building over and over again. So anyway, this is kind of a boring area, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a run through the forest. I built a little town when I first got here, so if you bear with me, I'll run that way and go find it, and I can show you around that a little bit. You'll notice there's a number of people typing on here. This is a really active server. I will post the address to the server, the IP address to the server, so if you're interested you can come take a look around. A few of you may have already heard of Outland. It's actually been pretty popular. One of the things I really like about it, it's a really well controlled server. They make sure that they vet anybody before they're allowed in as a builder. So when you first come to this server, you will show up as a guest and you will only be able to carry stone tools and food. You won't be able to carry anything else, and you won't be able to do any kind of mining or crafting or building, which is kind of nice. You know, you don't have anybody coming in who doesn't really belong here and griefing everybody else's stuff. So they're really good. So you can see right down there, you'll see different labels for people. There's going to be builders, there's going to be outlanders, there's going to be guests, there will be staff and admins. Now of those people, the only ones that you really have to worry about are guest, which is what you become when you first get here. Builder, which means you have access to building and crafting and mining and all that stuff. An Outlander is basically just a builder who has more experience and who's been here for a while, so they don't have any extra abilities or anything like that. Oh, here we go. The old town of BYU Boston. So this is the first town that I built here. And then of course staff are the people that kind of help regulate and monitor the server here. And then the admin are the owners and top people. So when I first got here, I built this little castle right here, and pretty simple. There's no furnishings yet. I've just recently kind of learned about interior design in Minecraft, so there's not really anything here to look at. But I also did learn, about the sticky pistons, and I was so excited about that I went ahead and made a little gate. So I don't have like a drawbridge or anything, but I do have a gate. This is a little chicken farm. This is the first one that I started here. You can hear quite a few of them clucking. Down that way is my mine. Then we have, climb up here, have a nice little tower to look out on. So a nice little balcony here to look out. And you can see I built a number of buildings. I built a few houses here. Nobody actually lives in those yet, so they're just there for looks. And then I also built a church, as you can see, and then there's a public mine for anybody who lives in this town. And I actually do have quite a few people living in this town. I decided to kind of be the houser of all guests. So guests can open doors. They cannot open chests, but they can open doors if they're given permission. So what I've done, and I'll run out here and show you, is I have created a little underground apartment complex here. So this is my office, and then there's an apartment right there, and then you'll see a number of apartments right here, and anything that's got a name on it is an apartment that has been rented or taken. I actually give these to guests for free. A lot of times they'll end up moving out shortly after they've been here because they'll want to build their own stuff. So anyway, kind of show you around. And then for the very bottom, I have two apartments, a couple really nice ones. They're kind of like suites. This one is for Tazzy, my brother. I kind of made it a little more cool than the other ones. So he's got a lava river flowing in here, and then a jacuzzi made out of obsidian. And you can look down and see the lava, and it's all kind of fun. So heading back up, kind of what my thought was when I built this town is I just wanted kind of all the basics. So I have my own castle, I have an apartment, I have a few homes, a church. This is a pen area. I actually had a lot of dogs in here. I went and found a couple dogs and gave them bones, and they became my pets. And then I started feeding them raw meat, so not raw meat, sorry, zombie meat, so that they would make little puppies. And then I had lots and lots of dogs. And then I found something out. I don't know if it was a server thing or if it is a Minecraft issue, but after sitting for probably 20-30 minutes, all the dogs would suddenly stand up together, and they would jump or warp to wherever I am, and I would have about 15 dogs following me. So I've kind of just let them follow me for a while as I go off and fight, and they've slowly died off. I only have a couple now. I think you might have seen them just sitting down back at the first place I was. So I also, with all the rock that I had mined, trying to find some good material, I built a spleef arena. So we can go ahead and go take a look at that really quick. Do some running here. So spleef, if you're not familiar, is a competitive game that people like to play in Minecraft. And basically, it is a giant arena made of snow or glass or whatever you want. Snow works best because it breaks the easiest. So I'll show you here. This is one of the starting positions. So you have 2 people, or you could do more. And you have a full arena of snow. Oh, crap. Ah! Creeper! As you see, the creepers don't blow up the blocks in this server, which is kind of cool. So you have this full arena of snow, and you each have a shovel, which is the best way to break through this. And, see, I'll show you. And you run around each other, breaking the snow out from under each other's feet, trying to make the other one fall through. As soon as somebody falls through and hits the ground, that's the loser, and the other person's the winner. So you'll see there's a creeper who's come to watch. I made it indoors so that when it snows in this area, I don't have snow all over the bleachers and things. And so I built a bleacher area for people to view, and then there's also an entrance over there for people who want to come in and watch. And then there's the separate entrance for the participants. So, take a look around. Then I have a bunch of chests out here for shovels and weapons and things for people to use. And then, of course, snow to make the area, the Spleef Arena, bigger. And also, if people want to put a couple layers of snow, it's fun too. This is my personal office at the Spleef Arena. Once again, no interior design. Partly because I haven't gotten around to it, and also because I just kind of learned how to do that. So right now we're going to jump to White Ninja's place. Let's get a bite to eat here. And I'll show you the bank that I built. White Ninja's another player that I met here on the server, and we've become friends. And so he built this little town here, got an office building and everything, and they're trying to build up a nice big town. So this right here is the bank that I built for the town. So there's a skeleton up there, a little punk. I hope he falls. Okay, so Pine Valley Bank. So you come through the doors here, and you have withdrawal and deposit. I saw this on another YouTube account, thought it was really cool. So the banker stands behind here. Somebody comes in, wants to deposit something into their account. So they simply walk up to this area, push Q to put their item in there. The item goes through to the other side, where the banker can then pick it up and take it to the vault. And then likewise, when they want to pick something up, the banker puts it in there and it comes out this way. That way we don't have too many people breaking into the vault or knowing where it is and all that. So this is where safety deposit boxes will go. Once again, nothing in there because I finished this project, I guess a couple days ago. Probably about the same time I started my single player server. Single player game. It's not really a server, this is just me. We have an office for the bank manager, and then another office for the bank president. And then if you just go up there, it's just where the roof of the ceiling roof is, and just a nice little storage area. So coming down this way, I'll show you the vault. A couple of paintings up. So you come down the stairs here. You'll see that when I was building this, I didn't take the time to mine yet. So you come in here, nice little starting area, and then you have the vault. I'm the only one that can open this. Anybody else will have to use the switch. So come in here, this is the vault. We'll just put chests in there for our clients. Now for our super duper important and special clients, we have the secret vault. And that is if you come through this painting here, and you'll see I used wooden signs to put at the painting, and I'll show you how to do that in one of my Minecraft videos coming up. But you go all the way down here. This is quite a ways. Super secret vault, but takes forever to get your stuff. So if somebody comes to the bank and they have something down here and need to get a hold of it, it's going to take many moons for them to get it. Now I don't have a mine cart, but this is the super vault. You have the mine cart rail system here. You put a mine cart on there, and then you press the button. It turns that on. Shoots you along here, around the corner, around another corner, and this is the super duper duper vault. So anyway, those are my my buildings that I have here on the Outland server, and in my next video I will actually show you around the main center hub, the spawn area of the server. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, this is byuboston and Finding Netherland, and I will be posting another video up here quite shortly. I'll probably just stick around and make another video. And please hit the like button if you enjoyed this, and please subscribe. I'm very interested in getting subscribers and finding out what you guys think. Feel free to leave comments, what you liked, what you didn't like, give any suggestions that you have. And also you can find me on Twitter at byuboston.